Once upon a time, in a small village nestled among emerald green hills and whispering forests, there lived a girl named Helena. Helena was kind-hearted soul with a gentle spirit, but her life was not as enchanting as the stories she loved to read. She lived in a tiny cottage on the outskirts of the village, barely making ends meet by weaving baskets and selling them in the market. One bright morning, as Helena was cleaning the attic of her new house, she stumbled upon an old dusty chest hidden behind a pile of musty blankets. Curiously picked, she opened the chest and found a gleaming silver pin that sparkled like 1,000 stars. Little did she know this pin held magical powers beyond her dreams. As Helena pinned the magical pin, she felt a tingling sensation coursing through her veins. To her amazement, she discovered that with a mere touch of the pin, she could control the length and style of her hair. But that was not all. The pin could also transform her drab dress into the most exquisite designs fit for a princess. Filled with wonder and excitement, Helena decided to attend the grand ball party hosted by the handsome young prince who lived in the grand castle on the hill. She dreamed of dancing under the twinkling stars and catching the eye of the prince. However, Helena had no befitting attire to wear to the ball, and her dresses were short and rough, a stark contrast to the elegant ladies of the court. As Helena approached the gates of the castle, the guards frowned at her humble appearance. No peasants allowed at the prince's ball, they sneered. But Helena, with a determined gleam in her eye, used the magical pin to fashion herself a gown of shimmering silk that flowed like liquid moonlight, and her hair cascaded in glossy waves. The guards gasped in awe as the once poor Helena swept past them, her gown trailing behind her in a silken river. The magnificent hall was a dazzling blur of laughter and music, and all eyes turned to the mysterious beauty who had appeared out of nowhere. Helena danced with grace and elegance, her heart aflutter with joy as she caught the prince's admiring gaze. He was captivated by her beauty and charm, and soon they were thrilling across the ballroom floor, lost in the magic of the moment. And so it happened that Helena's courage and the magical pin had caught the prince's heart. He asked for her hand in marriage, and she accepted with tears of happiness. The villagers celebrated the union of Helena and the prince, and they lived happily ever after in the green castle. And every time Helena gazed at the magical pin that has changed her life, she smiled, knowing that dreams can come true in the most unexpected ways.